الرحمن الرحيم قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي صدق الله العلي العظيم. Our visiting guest speaker, Sheikh Ali Hussein Datu, respected elders, brothers, and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The person I've chosen to talk about was a hero in Karbala, and his name was Anas bin Haris Kahili. Anas was a tall and well-figured man. He had a muscular body, a bent-back white beard, and he was over 100 years old. At times, his white eyebrows would fall over his eyes and block his vision. He had piercing looks, was authoritative, well-known and respected among the people of Kufa. He had a noble face and spoke only when he needed. He was the son of Haris Kahili. The enemies of Islam feared Anas while his friends took pride in him. His wound marks spoke of his courage and bravery on previous battlefields. He was unequaled in generosity. He had excellent memory and could narrate the history of Islam by heart. Anas was one of the companions and followers of the Holy Prophet. He had fought along with the Prophet against the enemy in the battles in Badr and Hunain. After the Holy Prophet, Anas followed the teachings of Imam Ali, Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba, and Imam Hussein. He took the holy Imams as his leaders and had immense love for the Ahlul-bayt. He was among the sincere followers of Abu Abdullah. For him, obedience to Imam Hussein was obedience to the Holy Prophet. His sincerity had earned him a special place in the eyes of Imam Hussein. When Anas bin Haris heard of Muawiyah's death, he was delighted and thanked Allah. Muawiyah was the oppressive ruler. One after the other, Muawiyah's crimes flashed before his eyes. He was reminded of the times when he himself, alongside Imam Ali and Imam Hassan, had fought Muawiyah to put an end to his tyranny. He could not forgive Muawiyah for all the damage he had inflicted on Islam and the help of his conniving companion and advisor Amr bin As. After Muawiyah's death, Yazid declared him as the Khalifa of the Muslims. Although he used force to secure the allegiance of the Muslims, there were many who happily offered their allegiance. These events did not surprise, but saddened and disappointed Anas. History had once again repeated itself. He had remembered the day when Muawiyah introduced himself as the Khalifa of the Muslims, the day when the Muslims turned their back on Imam Ali and offered their allegiance to Muawiyah, the day when the message of Ghadir was once again ignored and the rights of Imam Ali trampled. After the death of Muawiyah, the people of Kufa wrote hundreds of letters to Imam Hussein. The letters read, "O Abu Abdullah, now that Muawiyah has died, we want you to be our Imam and leader. We want to offer our allegiance to you." The Imam sent Muslim ibn Aqil to Kufa to secure the allegiance on his behalf. Initially, thousands of the Kufans offered their allegiance. However, it did not take them long to abandon. They abandoned Muslim ibn Aqil, and he was mercilessly martyred. Anas bin Haris was extremely disturbed by this state of affair. It made him furious. He took his weapons, got on his steed, and took off. There was no turning back. He recalled the Holy Prophet saying, "My son Hussein will be killed in a place called Karbala. Those of you who will live till that time should help him." Anas realized that the time had come, the time of duty, the time to join the forces of Imam Hussein. Unafraid, he made his way towards the caravan of Imam Hussein. The companions of Imam Hussein were delighted to see Anas bin Haris in their ranks. Anas felt at peace on being with his Imam. When they reached the land called Karbala, Imam instructed his companions to camp there and then. On the night of Ashura, they all gathered around Imam Hussein and expressed their joy at being able to give up their lives for the sake of their beloved Imam. Imam Hussein looked at their determined faces and said, "I do not know of companions more loyal than you." It was heart-rending. The night was spent in prayers and supplications. They whispered to their Lord in the silence of the night. Early morning, they dressed up as soldiers of the holiest of armies. They took up their positions to defend their Imam. The commander of Yazid's army, Umar ibn Asad, initiated the bloody battle. When the army suspended the war temporarily to collect their dead and wounded, Imam Hussein said to Anas, "Go and preach to these cruel people." Anas immediately obeyed and left for the battlefield. When he got close to Umar ibn Asad, he did not greet him. "Why do you not greet us?" Umar asked. "Do you think we are disbelievers?" Anas replied, "How can you believe in God and His holy messenger while your sword are ready to shed the blood of the holy messenger?" Umar ibn Asad turned his head down for a while. He had no answer. He said, "I swear to God, I know that the killer of Imam Hussein will end up in hell, but the orders of Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad have to be carried out." Disappointed, he returned and tied a piece of cloth around his back to straighten it. He used a headband to keep his eyebrows from falling over his eyes and block his vision, took permission from his Imam, and left for the battlefield. When Imam Hussein saw him leave in that state, he could barely control his tears. The Imam said, "May Allah accept your sacrifice." After a hard-fought battle, Anas was martyred. He secured eternal success and had his last moments in Imam's lap. The lesson I learned from Anas bin Haris is to have good friends and never to betray them. Let us all pray to Allah to allow us to have the loyalty of Anas. Let us also pray to be connected to the Ahlul-bayt and to be sincere in our actions just like they were, in order to be in the army of our 12th Imam. Alayhi salam. Ameen. Jazakallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.